Mic check, check one, check two, check three, check four. And if you check, we got more. This is Nolan Davis right now with Andrea putting on her channel on YouTube with one of the biggest announcements. Now, I know you guys have only seen me one other time, and that's when we launched it because that was a big announcement. And now we're doing something else, hence another big announcement. So we're bringing in this guy. So I just want to say, before we get started, if I want anybody who has duct tape at home, I don't know if in Australia you know what duct tape is, but if you
Yeah.
have duct tape, I want you to, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to go and locate your duct tape right now. Because I want you to duct tape your socks to your legs because we're about to knock your socks off. Andrea Pudding, how's everything going for you today?
Fantastic. It's early, it's reasonably early in the morning. I'm just starting my day and I've got this amazing thing happening in the other side of the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. Which really means you global. Now, a lot of times people say, I'm global because they're on Spotify. We're on that too. They're on iHeartRadio. We're also there. They're on YouTube. We're also on YouTube. Sometimes they're even on Roku or Amazon Fire. We're also there. But today is a very special day. Today is the first day that we will be syndicated at the same time in two cities on TV, which is Comcast and ATT Verse in Houston and in Austin right at the same time. So are you
Woo!
excited, Andrew?
It's very exciting. It's kind of a long time dream, and here it is. I'm on TV.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So many people are starting podcasts. Our numbers are climbing, climbing, especially we've only been on for 4 months. Um, and numbers are really climbing. Everything is really going there. People are really putting I won't say putting because that's your last name. I would say engaging into our content more and more over the months. And before we start really logging into the website so people can see that we're live in Houston and in Austin, tell us why you started this whole thing.
Oh, this has been a journey of 10 years of doing chocolate and coffee break, just really wanting to get this message out in the world that if we just sit down with somebody who is different to us, then we can dissolve prejudice. We can get to understand people. We can create a better world by just starting to listen to people. And if we do it over chocolate and coffee, always got some chocolate. If you do it over chocolate and coffee, then it's a comfortable zone. It's a place where we're all comfortable and can start having a conversation with each other because in the world has become more divisive. Well, let's set that back the other way and become more inclusive. And that's why I do it.
You know what? We have countries that are at war. We have so much negativity online. Nobody's really taking the time to listen to each other and genuinely see it from a different perspective. And so many times we've created a world that everybody thinks that their viewpoint is the only viewpoint and the right viewpoint. Um, I've also heard something. I used to have a show myself, and the show was a very positive show. I'm not gonna, it's not about bringing that up now, but it's something that I learned. I learned that people didn't take on to the show because we wasn't against anything. We were
Yeah.
just like, hey, we all about loving the family, loving this, doing that, and you can choose us if you like, but we wasn't against anything. So I want people to know right now we're against evil, we're against hate, We're against racism. We're against all the things that makes us divided as people, as countries, as cultures, as whatever you want. We're against those things, and everything that we are for is to really bring us together. So, are you ready to get on the
Yes.
Austin Public website and the Houston Public website to show that we are airing currently right now in both cities, Andrea?
Yes, yes, please. I want to see it. I'm very excited. I wish I could just watch it on my TV, but
All right.
I'll uh, I'll have to do it this way.
So let me do it this way. Let me, I have to bring it in manually. So here we go. All right. Now, this is, if you look up top, this is Houston Media Source. This is channel 17 on Comcast, which is one of the providers here, and also channel 99 on ATTU Verse. If you click watch right there, that's HMS, which is Houston Media Source live. And when you click
On those
here,
problems, these types of problems
boom.
where resources and
Which
technological
episode
resources
is
and
this right
scientific
here?
resources
Oh, this
are
is
not
with
available in those
Eugene
languages. But
OKK, and it's a beautiful
what if
episode.
there's anything that has
Eugene
been done?
is an American with Nigerian descent, and her parents sent her to Nigeria to go to boarding school.
Right.
And there she fell in love with the culture. But can you imagine being a 13, 14-year-old and being sent to Nigeria? It's
Right.
just amazing. And the story of that and how she brought back a love for her culture, and her story also of when she
Language.
went to college and was able to be into an international college where she stayed with people from all over the world when 9/11 happened. So we have a bit of a story about that. But now she's
Preserve ourselves in that way.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry about that.
So it's a
Go ahead.
beautiful episode. She's a lovely lady.
Absolutely. She was talking about teaching younger children the language, right?
Yes.
That
Yes.
was one of the things that was really mending everything together to where it was not only did she tell her story of how she was separated and then had to do this and all of that, she was bringing it all together by teaching young children the not is it Nibu language, Nibu, something like that
Nebu.
language.
Yep.
Yeah, Nibu, the Nibu language, absolutely. Now that's what's playing in Houston right now. Now
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I don't know. On my end, I can hear it, but it's my screen. Can you hear what she's saying?
Not at the
When I
moment, no.
no, hold on. When I click this,
And I was a minority. I was like a double minority. Like I'm African American,
can
but
you
I'm
hear her?
also
Yes.
my parents are
Okay.
Nigerian. So I grew up with being a double minority essentially, and eventually whenever I was watching TV, I would see if I see a Nigerian on television, I get excited. So that's something that always feels it's good. It's good to feel. It's a good feeling.
I want to pause it right there as you're holding the chocolate because this is Chocolate and Coffee Break Watch Party, and this is only one city. Now, I know that sounds crazy to say we're only in one city, but I'm just showing you the one city right now because I am about to show you two cities. And that is
Yeah.
a very special thing
Mhm.
at the same time, which feels so syndicated. And this is Austin Public, um, Austin Public Austin Public channel. Now this is channel 16, where she's airing right now on the live stream. And I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this just so you know that this is what's playing live right now. I'm clicking channel 16, And that's channel
Passion,
16.
purpose-driven service,
And we've got
meaning
the ad.
No pressure, no perfection, just
And
purpose.
we're right now on
Craft.
commercial break. And
Compassionate
if you saw the
purpose, discovering a
kangaroos,
life of
Yes.
purpose. Search for
this is
Andrea
all
Putten
about her.
on
That's my
Amazon.
book.
How far would you go to keep
And that's
your
another
loved
person's
ones
book.
safe when everything else?
And so I'm gonna mute that so you can hear us while this is playing, because we're gonna come back right after that
Yes.
on this show to let you guys know we are looking for sponsors. If you've been a part of the show, if you know about what she's been doing over the 10 years, if you've been a part of any audience that you sat in and she was talking and you saw the speech and the whole nine, this is a time to find out who is really, really supporting us by us putting you on all the platforms that we have, showcasing who you are on TV, on social media, YouTube, Roku, Amazon Fire, and we can show you that the numbers are climbing, and it's only been 4 short months. I want you to understand that so many times it's hard to find someone that's on the rise, that's building momentum. It's either they're just getting started or they're too high up, right? And right now is the perfect time. So I'm going to unmute
No
this
way any of
because
us could
this one,
know everything that we need to know to move forward in love. But we have to make a commitment to love itself, not to being right, not to having the best opinion or supporting the right people or whatever it may be. That there's something that's much more important. And that is what, the only thing that is going to overcome all of these obstacles that are before us.
now this is episode 2. I do remember this one. Tell us a little bit about James, if you don't mind.
Yes, James was one of my spiritual teachers and mentors. But this particular episode, we were talking about a book that he had recently released, and it's called I Don't Know, Maybe I Love You. And he realized that if we're talking to someone who's got a completely different view to us, we can't understand, that we can depolarize the whole situation by just realizing that, hang on a minute, maybe they have something that here, my view, I have a view and you have a view. I don't know which one's right. So it's kind of recognizing, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Whatever it is, that doesn't matter because I love you. And it's just such an important thing to realize that it doesn't matter if someone has a different view to you. The fact is that if I sit with you in love, then we can go through that. We can listen to each other's views without it becoming a problem, an issue. We can meet each other on the bridge. We can, and he's found by using this methodology, there's just these 3 simple phrases that situations that could escalate just don't. They can just, we allow each other to be who we are and what we want and what we are, and without having to have a fight about it.
Absolutely. So you know what? 2 different episodes, same great show in 2 different cities, and literally on 4 channels, 2 on Comcast and 2 on ATT Uverse. And I'm working something right now to where I'm trying to open up a couple of more channels for you, so I'm not going to reveal that. So next time you see me, I've opened up something else for, and we're doing another watch party, meaning that we're doing, we're making some big moves if you see me on the channel. So anything you want to say before we go, Andrea?
I would love to thank everyone for their support, because without that, this show would not happen. And I wouldn't be sitting here. I saw post on Facebook this morning of 2 years ago in my memories of that was or when I was starting to think, "Oh, I want to get, I want, this is it. This is what I have to do." And here I am 2 years later on two TV channels, on Roku and Fire TV. All those things have manifested over the past 2 years. So keep your dreams alive. You're never too late to start them. And I always want to say, you can share a chocolate and coffee with somebody. It's just, they seem different. If you don't understand them, sit down with the chocolate and coffee. And you never know where that's going to take you. So, let love be the loudest voice. We have such a depolarized world. We have so much division. And if we speak up, if we're willing to let love be the loudest voice, then we can start to change some of this conversation.
If somebody wanted to contact you, I know your website is chocolateandcoffeebreak.com. There's a reason why I know that so well, but it is chocolateandcoffeebreak.com. Definitely go there and see some of the things that we're doing. But if they wanted to contact you about being a sponsor, about being a guest, about what you're doing next, and I know that you have books and that you're a speaker. We just saw on TV one of your commercials for your book. So if somebody wanted to get a book, if somebody wanted you to speak, how can they get in contact with you, Andrea?
Oh, I'm easy to find. So if you want to go through my website, andreaputin.com.au, that's easy. Or andrea@chocolateandcoffeebreak.com. Send me an email. Send me a message. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. That was one I was trying to think of. Any of those, you can find me.
Okay. All right. And me, I'm just here to let people know we are everywhere. We're everywhere where podcasts is played. We are on Roku. We're on Amazon Fire. And now we're on TV. We're all over the internet. And I'm glad to be a part of this project. I love what you stand for. And man, we're going to keep building momentum. You never know what we're going to do next. Andrea, is that all you have before we go?
Please go and enjoy the day and subscribe to the station, please.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And pass it around. Share it with your friends. We're trying to get it. We have a lot of views, but we're trying to get even more subscriptions. So until next time, love to live to love, and be well. I'm Nolan Davis, and we are out. Have your chocolate and your coffee breaks as much as you can.